Live from where I live. It's Saturday night. Nice old grip of copper wire. Looks like some outdoor sidewalk lights. Non-solar power, of course. Hopefully it's all one piece. That smells good in there. Ah, got that pine tree smell. It's nice. Or bush, pine bush. Either way, it's nice. Sniff it. I just yanked all this stuff out of there. I wasn't going to turn the camera on, but I figured I probably should have said this by now. See how that looks like a really nice space heater? But here's what I recommend you do with any kind of space heaters or power strips you find in the garbage, because you don't know for sure why it's in there, and it could be extremely dangerous if you gave it to someone else or even to yourself. But that's just an absolute no-no if you ever come across a space heater like that, or power strips, you know, that kind of stuff. I would never recommend anything but the scrap heap for stuff like that. Little stainless steel strainer deal, nice aluminum pot, and a little brand new squeegee. Look at that. I don't think it's ever been used. Pretty cool.
Come on. Come on. Let me have that. Oh, come on, buddy. Let me have it, please. Max, look at me. What do you got?
Little pallet action. I'm gonna get that off the dumpster, because the trash man will come and pick that up, and that pallet will fall down there, and then I'll just slap it down on top of it and crush the whole thing. That's one thing that could happen. Vacuum cleaner action. Yanked it out of there. It's actually a nice little vacuum, and it's just packed. It's extremely heavy. It's just packed full of something. So I'm gonna take the cord off, and it's actually got what appears to be an aluminum pole on it. And where's the cord? There it is. I'm going to take this off of here, and this might be interesting to see what's in here. Of course, it's probably got a filter to strain stuff, but you never know. It could be solid pieces. Hey, you know what? Shoot, that's a motor. That's a motor that's weighing that much. Shoot, there's a 10-pound motor in that thing. What's down here? That filter's gonna strain out anything good. So it's just gonna be genuine rubbish, and that's all plastic. That's a nice little dude. There it is. Not a bad little deal. Little aluminum pan sitting right on top. Always a welcome sight. And this garbage is just packed in here extremely tight, so I'm not gonna mess with it a whole bunch. That's just a big bunch of stinky garbage. This is how I take the handles off these things. Well, that one wanted to play tough. One way or the other. Little pieces of aluminum there. And that worked out good. All the remnants are right there for easy disposal. And as you can see, I'm running my Walmart route as noticed by the big bag of cat food. And an iron, always a welcome sight, and a hose with some nice brass bits that we like a lot. And I don't know if that hose is valuable as it is or not, so it looks like it's in really nice shape, and it actually looks like it's never been used as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna take the whole thing home, have a look, and if I find much more, I'm gonna have to get the bungee cords out. Well, shoot, I wish I didn't have that bag of cat food in there, because I didn't turn the camera on for this stuff. I found a bag of brass doorknobs, that little bit with some copper hanging off the end, aluminum fan blade. Pulled up to this dumpster, and we've got all kinds of nice, real good electrical wire in there. And I glanced over here and thought I saw some more. Ouch. That's a solid piece of aluminum. I might yank that stuff out of there and show it to you. There was actually quite a bit of stuff in there. Nice brass faucet, some skibble scabble wires, little pieces of aluminum, and look at these, all these aluminum sprinklers. Those are actually connected together. Huh, weird. You gotta watch out for these sprinklers like this. Some of this stuff can be extremely valuable, like Rainbird controls and stuff like that. You always want to watch out for stuff like that, because some of that stuff's real pricey. And then just a box of skibble scabble, some nice piece of aluminum, little wire, little brass nut, and there was some more metal bits in there, tin and nails and screws and stuff. I'm just gonna leave sitting there. There's some skibble scabble, but that's a nice little score right there. Neat old wood block. Bet that could tell a story or two. Ceiling fan action. So I'm gonna keep all the valuable stuff, and the bulky stuff is going down here. See, I got those motors down there, the iron, some other bulky stuff, and that's how I get away with not using a car or truck, because this fence right here is the scrapyard fence, and you can't see it at night, but the scrapyard building is about 50 yards away. And the entrance is just right up the street. So shh, I don't want anyone to know about that. I see this scrapyard It's in between where I live and where I was getting all that stuff at. So I just did that on my way home. Here's the doors right here. Where I stuck that stuff down there. That's only about, shoot, 50 yards or so away. If someone else finds it, oh well, it's not that expensive. So, like I said, I got the good stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I bought about $30 worth of stuff at Walmart, and just run that short little route on the way home. Shoot, I don't know. I might have made 10 to 30 bucks. It depends on how much those sprinklers are worth. If it's just scrap metal, I made about 10 bucks or so. And I might be able to sell a hose, so who knows? I might have paid for my whole bill, maybe more. But definitely 10 or 15 bucks.